Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the Cigars of London YouTube channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Dupont Maxijet lighter and cutter. I have been meaning to do a review on these products for years. With this cutter and lighter, they are what I would class as being premium in terms of their price bracket. The cutter comes in at £120 and the lighter is £150. These ones in particular have what they call a grid finish. Now, I originally purchased these products from Havana House probably about 6 years ago. I'll be honest with you, I haven't been using them for 6 years. I probably used these products for about 6 months to a year after I had to return them several times because they were faulty and just generally I wasn't overly pleased with them. So some of the pros with the cutter. Now, don't forget, this is £150, which is a lot of money for a product which is firstly made in China. Now, that's not to say that it's going to be bad quality, but when your £150 lighter says made in China on it, it doesn't fill you with too much confidence. This lighter is a single jet lighter, which I personally really enjoy. Obviously, you can buy double jet, triple jet, quad jet, and I think after that it's just a flamethrower. I am a huge fan of the single jet because I feel like you can control the light when you're lighting your cigar a lot better. There's something about this particular flame that feels a little bit soft, so you can be really delicate when you're toasting your cigar, and you can be super accurate with it to make sure that you don't burn down the sides of the cigar. Another pro for this lighter is that it is very small, it's very lightweight, so it's easy to chuck in your jacket pocket, jean pocket, you'll barely know it's there. Also, a nice little feature on this lighter is the fact that they have included a little window so you can see how much fuel is left in the lighter. One other thing whilst I'm here and I think of it is that the Dupont logo is actually embossed in the side of the cutter, which is a really nice touch. Now, moving on to the cons with this lighter. This lighter is too small. Because I have relatively big hands, I find this thing to be quite difficult to handle. It's a little bit slippery, it's a little bit awkward for me. I'm used to using something like this where you can grip it nicely. And as mentioned at the start of the video, I have had problems with these two products, including the lighter. You would have seen a few minutes ago, it kind of does this, and I don't know how to explain it, but it takes a few times for you to kind of get the flame to click. So it's not 100% accurate every single time you use it, which is a little bit of a bummer for such an expensive product. Moving on to the cutter, I don't mean to be a negative Nancy about this product. Functionality of it, the way it looks, the size of it, the weight of it, everything about it says posh, says expensive. The cutter is £120, so the price is up there. Feels like you get what you pay for. Again, this product is also made in China, and it does say on the product made in China. I will just say this much, I don't know if Dupont still have their products made in China. As mentioned, I bought these about 5 or 6 years ago, so things might have changed since then. So that's one thing to bear in mind. One of my first bugs about this product is that you pay a premium price. These two products kind of, you know, they go together. When on the lighter, the logo is embossed. On the cutter, it looks like it was just painted on, and you'll be able to see that it has actually faded away. I haven't used this cutter as a daily cutter simply because I actually find it a bit too heavy, a bit too bulky. When you put this in your jacket pocket, you will know it's there. Also, comparing this to other cutters, I do feel like this is slightly over-engineered. Just to get the cap off of a cigar, you've got like this double guillotine functionality going on, which isn't overly smooth. Also, the cutter does get very dirty. I might be able to put a close-up picture of the thumbnail on the video so you can actually see the amount of dirt that gets collected within this cutter. Because there are so many little crevices for the dirt to get into, I think that's where the problems start to occur when it gets sticky and it doesn't work as it probably should. And whilst we're on the topic of a cutter, I just wanted to bring in this Calibri V cutter as an example. This cutter was kindly gifted to us by a fellow subscriber. You can pick these up online for around 30 to 40 pounds, which is an absolute bargain, more than half the price than this right here. I think when it comes to cigar accessories, for the most part, you don't always get what you pay for. If I knew then what I know now, I would have just opted for one of these, I don't know, I think these like £7 at the checkout of cigar stores. This thing works absolutely perfectly, has never failed me. I know it doesn't look very glamorous, but it gets the job done. And you can also collect the Cigars of London cigar cutters for £20 on our website. So you can get 6 of these for the price of 1 of these. So if you're not overly worried about looking trendy on a night out, you can get away with spending £40 to £50 to get yourself a cutter and a lighter. I can't recommend these to you today. I think they're overpriced, and I do think you just pay for the name. Let me know your thoughts on these 2 products. Let me know your thoughts on ST Dupont in general. And don't forget to subscribe to the Cigars of London YouTube channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.